as you'll see, this is Grown in Britain Week, and there are events going on all over the place. Some very quite high-profile events, but there's absolutely no doubt where I wanted to be today, and that was here, because I think this is one of the most important things that we need to do, and the discussions we have later are about many things, but in particular tackling barriers, and that's absolutely the focus. It's a huge thing. I'm not scared to say that, because we've really left no stone unturned. If there's a problem within the sector, we want to know about it. So it's been a busy campaign and movement since earlier in the year. Where did Grown in Britain come from structurally? Well, you may remember, 18 months ago, that there was this rather disastrous announcement from government to sell off the public forest estate. Whatever the arguments are around that, it was just handled really badly. March on London, first apology in the House of Commons, the first debate, first Secretary of State to be sacked, etc., etc. So forestry was very much on the lips of even the front pages of the press, and a panel was formed to look at all the issues when that policy was put on hold. A panel was set up, and then earlier in the year that reported under the Bishop of Liverpool just before Christmas. The government responded in the new year. We are where we are now, which is an organisation ready to deliver. And it's done these things so far. We've created an incredible pull on the market. We are working on getting private sector funding into supporting planting and woodland management. And this wood culture, again, this is huge. We've engaged with about 10 million people through a wood culture programme of engaging through all kinds of processes, such as there was a tweetathon yesterday, for instance, all day yesterday, full of tweets talking about Grown in Britain Week, and we've been in lots of newsletters and blogs and online presence, as well as press and media, TV, You and Yours, Countryfile, the list goes on. On the demand, I mentioned the demand side. The UK Contractors Group, Skanska, Mace, McAlpines, they've committed, it's in the report, and it was announced on Tuesday how much they've committed. They've committed to a preference statement for British timber. Massive, massive pull on the market. We may squeak in the forest to be able to supply it. Great! Let's squeak away. They can go and get their gap from somewhere else. But let's get those woods managed, get all the timber we can going, get that forest floor open and the butterflies flying again, etc., etc. So, not only the contractors, those are the people building a lot at the moment, they're very busy guys at the moment, house builders too, but the retailers. We've got supportive statements from B&Q, who've got had a photo opportunity yesterday at the New Milton store with Grown in Britain products. There's Kingfisher Group, which owns B&Q, is right behind it. Travis Perkins is launching a range in the West Midlands in November, a homegrown British timber range. Travis Perkins, massive. B&Q, massive, right behind it. B&Q and Wicks. So this isn't just one store locally sorted out because you know the guy who runs it. This is the whole of those organisations are behind us and are going to support us and are going to highlight and promote Grown in Britain.